We're now joined by Juan Branco, lawyer for imprisoned opposition leader Ousmane Sonko. Juan, thank you for making time to speak with us. First of all, will your party be part of the parties that will be moving to the Supreme Court to challenge this postponement?
This is a very complex situation in which you are confronted to a political actor, the current president, who's not playing by the rules, who's pushing for an institutional coup d'etat, and who's doing it with the support of his last and sole ally, which is France. France and Macky Sall have decided to devastate the electoral process in Senegal, and they're doing it with the support of one institution in Senegal, the last institution that is actually allowing Macky Sall to commit these violations of law, which is the gendarmerie, which is held by Moussa Fall. It happens that both Moussa Fall and Macky Sall have committed what considered to be crimes against humanity in June 2023 and in March 2021 by repressing the demonstrations against the manipulations
Juan
of
Branco, those are very strong allegations that you're making fast, regarding France, and also what you're saying against others that aren't here to defend themselves. So what I was asking you was, will Ousmane Sonko's party be amongst those that are moving to the Supreme Court?
Ousmane Sonko is requiring to be liberated. He's been in jail, and that is extreme, not the statement that we're doing. He's been jailed since last July, along with 1,000 political prisoners. To give you an example, in the Soviet Union, at the end of the Soviet Union, there were only 700 political prisoners for a population that was 10 times the size of Senegal. So the extreme situation and the extremeness is created by the current regime. And we, in this situation, are not at this stage participating in legal proceedings which are a fantasy and an absence and have no perspective when you have a power that only relies with force. Regarding France, we can clearly demonstrate and just to give you an example, the current crisis has started in January when the French Prime Minister, Gabriel Attal, decided by decree to strip
let me jump in because we are running out of time. Very briefly, so does your client still hope to vie in the election in December? Briefly.
There will be no resolution of the crisis first without Ousmane Sonko participating in an election and being free. And there will be no resolution of the crisis with an election that is postponed to December. This is unacceptable and will not be tolerated, as the United States have mentioned, as the European Union has mentioned, and the only actor that today accepts this coup d'etat is France.
Okay, Juan Branco, thank you so much for joining us, lawyer for imprisoned opposition leader Ousmane Sonko.